Hey everybody, Mike here, July 31st, 2021. Thank God it's Saturday. I almost said Friday. Thank God it's Saturday. Hey, I got two things. I was going to say thanks to everybody that subscribed. They changed the whole freaking stupid thing in YouTube, so I can't see you subscribing anymore or anything. And I'm like, oh my God, this is horrible. So if anybody subscribed in the last 2 weeks, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that very much. I got two things I'm doing today. I like chicken sandwiches. I don't eat them very often because I don't eat bread that often. I try to keep that down to like maybe a once every 2 weeks kind of a thing. Maybe even once every 3 weeks, once a month. Who cares? I can't because carbs just ruin my stomach. Bread ruins my stomach, I should say. If I eat it too often, which I want to do when I eat it once, I want to eat it again. So it's kind of a battle to not eat it after I've eaten it. It's a battle with myself. So I just do my best because I don't want to get gastritis and I don't want to jank my stomach up anymore. Anyway, chicken sandwiches. Popeyes. I've done Monroe's hot chicken, which is like the freaking best that I've ever had. Popeyes is pretty damn good, and I tried that on my channel before, and I've tried a couple of other places in their chicken sandwiches that I wasn't too impressed with, but somebody wanted me to try to Burger King chicken, and it costs a little bit more than Popeyes, so cha-ching, well, I'll give it that. But I got the spicy, which I always get. I like the spicy. Feels kind of good. Anyway, as I'm eating this schmamich, pretty close. I'm going to talk about a product that I'm not getting paid to talk about. They have nothing to do with me at all, but it's something that I use, and it's something that I love. In your face. It's something that I love. And when I find something that I use and that I love, I like to share it. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to share it with you. But oh my God, look at all that grease. I should have got one paper thin little napkin is all they give me for this greasy monstrosity. All right, let's take a look at this first off. Well, the chicken that's a lot of good looking sauce, right? That's a lot of good looking sauce right there. That's a good sized piece of chicken. It looks really greasy with some more sauce and two big fatty ass pickles on top. So let me just take a bite of this and then we'll start talking. And I'm drinking sparkling water with some fresh squeezed lime juice in it. That's what I drink instead of Cokes or Pepsis or any types of other carbonated drinks that contain a lot of sugar. I drink it because it's good for you. It's just sparkling water, no calories, very minimal sodium in the thing, and lime juice, freshly squeezed. All right, let's give this a bite. Holy shit. Well, it's greasy. Here, look at the grease. Can you see it? Just dripping off the page. I'm going to eat it, but this is a piece of shit. Kind of salty, greasy, and it tastes like fast food Burger King chicken, where like Popeyes tastes like a piece of chicken, fried chicken. Tastes good. Right. Anyway, that's what we're down to. Be right back. Ba-boom. Okay, let's talk about privacy. And it's not like privacy is like your personal privacy or anything. This is a website, and maybe some of you are already using it because I think I mentioned it on Instagram before, but this is a website called privacy.com. That ain't juice, grease. Privacy.com. Basically, I hope you don't mind me eating while I'm talking. Basically what it is you can make multiple debit cards, virtual debit cards off of that are connected to your one debit card. Okay, so let's take, for example, anything that you purchase online. Let's say you shop at, like me, I was going to show you my app, but I didn't want to show you all the places that I shop and all this other stuff and everything. So I was going to tell you about it. If you want to see it, go check it out at privacy.com or look it up on another YouTube channel. They'll show you exactly what to do. It's really super easy. You register on the website and you register one of your debit cards. I have multiple, so I use one debit card that all these virtual debit cards are tied to. So when I create a virtual card, I can put a limit on it. I can make it no limit. I can make it a limit as low as whatever I'm purchasing. If it's like a monthly product that I'm buying for maybe $6 a month or something, I'll make the limit $7 a month, and I'll tell you where this comes in handy. Or you can make it just no limit to where it's just completely open and you can put whatever charge you want to put on it. They don't charge you to use this. I'm not sure if they charge if you use a credit card, but if you use a debit card, there's no charges. They make their money off of the what are they called? The transaction fees is what they make their money on. I've gone as high as $2,800 in 1 month and no fees at all from them at all. Biodegradable straw. So let's say I'm going to order something from joeschmo.com. So I'll create a card for joeschmo.com. And let's say my max purchase there is going to be like $15 a month. So maybe I'll make the card for every transaction will be $16. So when I log onto that website and I make my purchase, I use the information off of that virtual debit card that I made, and what they do is it comes through privacy and they charge your real debit card, without having to give them, your real information. The other cool thing about it is if you don't want to give up your actual information, you don't have to. You can, when you're buying whatever you're buying, you can put on any name, any address, whatever you want to put on it, but the charge is still going to go through. When the charge goes through, Privacy sends you an email to let you know, hey, this much has been charged from this company, everything's good. Now at that point in time, the transaction is pending. It takes a couple of days for it to finally settle, and it says that whether you're on the website or the app, it'll tell you that it's pending or whether it's settled. The thing is, I just got a weird taste off of this thing. The thing is once the charge goes through, even though it's pending, now you can pause the card. And when you pause the card, it can't be used again until you unpause the card. So I have several services that I use, and maybe one of them $6, one of them's $8, one of them's $10. Each one has their own individual card. When I make that payment, I log on, I unpause the card, I use it, they send me an email right away saying the transaction has been done. I can now pause the card. And it can't be used again until I unpause it. I love that about that card. So if somebody hacks that website and gets your information, they'll never be able to use that card. Okay? They'll never be able to use it because you have it paused. If they do get a hold of it, and let's say your max transaction is $6 a month or something, that's all they're going to get is just $6. then you can fight it through the bank and everything and you'll get your money back. No big deal. It's better than somebody getting a hold of your debit card and charging $800, $900 on groceries or new tires or anything like that. So all they can do is what you've made the monthly transaction for. I've gone as low as $5. I've gone as high as 500 when it's like Amazon. Here's the other cool thing about it. Let's say something just doesn't smell right about this. All right. Burger King chicken. It's a piece of shit. I'm going to eat it, but it's a piece of crap. Okay, so here's the other cool thing about this. Do you like to do trials? Trials of a product? Hey, do this, do that. Free trial. It's always a free trial. But they want your debit card information, right? Right. So that when you do the free trial, if you don't read the fine print, you're going to get charged something else somewhere. Or you're going to disconnect and they're going to try to hit your bank again. And if you use your debit card, they're going to hit it. And if you notice it, if you're somebody like me who balances their checking account all the time, if you notice it, now you got to go through all the trouble of contacting your bank, contacting them, everybody's fighting it out until you finally get your money back. Tired of dealing with that crap? This privacy.com keeps that from ever happening. I'll give you an example. A friend of mine was fighting on the UFC, and I wanted to see her fight, but none of ESPN or any sports channels were broadcasting it. So I purchased UFC.com for 1 month for $9.95, something like that. Purchased it, made a card specific for UFC. Since it was only $9.95, I made it a monthly purchase of $10 if I decided to purchase it again. So I made it for $10 as a one-time purchase, or a purchase per transaction. Watch the fight. UFC.com is a piece of crap, so I got online and canceled it. 5 months in a row, these jackasses tried to take $9.95 out of my account after I already canceled. And that's something that you run into all the time. All the time with, man, this shit is just me up. That's what you run in all the time. They'll try to get another month out of you, hoping you'll ignore it. They'll go through so they make that money. Or you don't want to fight it and you don't want to go through all the trouble, so they make that money and then they finally cancel your account. I don't like dealing with that crap anymore. So now if there's a trial and I want something, boom, I'll make a card, try out the trial. If I don't like it, I delete the card. They can hit it as many times as they want to. They're never going to get any money out of it. Or like I said, if it's paused, they're not going to get any money out of it if I want to keep it open for whatever reason. They're not going to get any money out of it until I unpause that card. I love it so much. Anyway, UFC tried 5 months in a row to take money. I complained every time they did. They obviously ignored it, and they didn't put it through as a cancellation. But after I wrote them this nice long letter of calling them a bunch of thieves and everything, then they finally disconnected it. God, this thing has got a shitty aftertaste. I hope I didn't get a bad piece of chicken. Ugh. Anyway, refunds. Now let's say you're going to get a refund. Okay, well, when you use your debit card, you always get, you're going to get a refund and it's going to go to your card. Like with Amazon, it's going to go back to however you purchased it. Whether the card, let's say you did a one-time payment for mouseproducts.com. You bought a mouse, you hated it, you canceled the card because you're never going to shop there again. The card has been deleted, not paused. Now you just deleted the card. But you return the mouse and they're going to send the money back. It doesn't matter if the card's deleted or on pause, you're still going to get a refund to that card, which then goes into your account, your debit card account, your original debit card account. No fees, no nothing. I've already done that several times before. But it doesn't matter if you've even deleted the card, because they keep those deleted cards on record for that purpose in case you're due a refund. So they'll refund you back. Anyway, it's called privacy.com. Check it out, man. I love it. I'm not afraid of using trials anymore. If I see something that is going to be free for a month, but you still got to give them your debit card, I don't care. I'll make a virtual card for them. Boom. If I hate it, I cancel the card. They're never getting money out of it ever again. You don't have to worry about canceling your debit card, changing your debit card number, nothing like that, because they're all virtual cards. I love this product. And the Chiking is a greasy, shitty piece of mess. This is not a good sandwich. Oh, it's a good pickle. All right, let's try a little bit more of this piece of meat. The chick. Look at how, I don't know if you can see it, how beat up this napkin is already. This shit is great. Oh. It is greasy. Let's try it with a little bit more bread. What a mess. Not good. I can already tell this thing's going to give me a stomach ache. I'm going to wrestle with this. So drink lots of water. I think currently right now, oh, it's carbonated. I think currently right now with privacy.com, I think I have like about 25 different cards, and I only for online purchases. And if I don't feel like giving my card to a company, I'll go look at something at a store, let's say Harbor Freight Tools or Target or Walmart. If it's something that I want, I'll go take a look at it. And if I'm a patient person, which I am, and I don't want it right away, if it's not like an emergency thing, I'll buy it online so I can use these virtual cards so I don't have to give them my original card. So I never have to worry about my card getting hacked again, like it did at Home Depot, like it did at Target before, like it did at Lowe's, when you had they're changing your account numbers and all that crap. But I have about 25 cards. Oh my God. Every single one of them is paused right now. I think something like that. They have an app too, so if you want to, you can either use the website or the app. You log in. Let me go to all cards. And each one of these that you see going up, that's only one set of cards that I'm using right now. So I'll mention some of them. Who's this? GoDaddy, Amazon, mobile for my phone, Dickies for pants and stuff, Uber, Lyft, Arizona Digestive when I got my upper endoscopy done, Swanson Vitamins when I order online, Walmart, eBay, Best Buy, my home insurance, IP Vanish, Tax for Tax Act for tax, Lowe's, Honor Health when I get other medical stuff done, Service, we don't need to talk about that one or that one, Google Pay, Arizona Department of Transportation. Anybody that I deal with online, I make a virtual card and I'll use that instead of my real debit card. God, that was just sick. That's a shitty sandwich. Maybe I just caught them on a bad day, but that's enough to not ever try it again. Disgusting. That's it. Check it out, privacy.com. I think you'll dig it. I think you could only use it in the United States. Oh, God, that's some, strong seltzer water. My stomach's not feeling too good. Whew. That's it, man. Get some sun, get some exercise. Be healthy. Don't eat that shit. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, my stomach. I think everything looks kind of straight. Or am I jackhole?